Hello and welcome to the CPD block plugin overview video. In today's video, we will demonstrate what CPD is and how it can be used within your virtual Slate LMS. We will also explore the pages and plugin usage from both the administrative and student perspectives. CPD, which stands for Continuing Profession Development, is a term used to describe the learning activities that professionals engage in to further enhance their learning abilities. It's a holistic approach towards the enhancement of one's personal skills and proficiency through their learning journey. This plugin allows administrators to assign CPD points to courses within their LMS and for students to be awarded these CPD points upon the completion of these courses. From the administrator perspective, let's first explore the settings available to configure the plugin's usage for your organization. By navigating to the Site Administration menu, and clicking the Plugins tab, you can navigate down to the Blocks section. Here, you can click the Virtual Slate CPD dashboard link. The first setting, labeled CPD field, allows you to choose the CPD field that will be used to assign CPD points to courses. Using the drop-down menu, you can choose to select the default CPD points field that is created with the plugin's installation. Alternatively, if you wish to use your own custom course field to be mapped to this setting value, then you can choose to navigate back into the Site Administration menu and click the Courses tab. Here, you can select the Custom Course Fields link and add a new short text field type. On the following page, you can provide the required name and short name for the field and set the additional field settings to your preference. Once this custom course field has been created, navigating back to the plugin settings page, this field will now be available for selection within the drop-down menu. For the sake of this video, we will be using the default CPD point fields that are created with the plugin installation. The next setting, labeled CPD validity field, defines the length of time that these CPD points are going to be valid for. Similar to the CPD field above, this field also utilizes custom course fields, and you can choose to define your own validity field if you prefer. For the sake of this video, we will be using the default CPD validity field that is created with the plugin's installation. The settings below determine the styling and visual appearance of the CPD block. To get a better understanding, let's go ahead and add the block to the dashboard page. By navigating into the admin dashboard, within the Theme Design section, click the default dashboard tile. On this page, turn editing mode on and add the Virtual Slate CPD dashboard block to the page. Be sure to reset the dashboard after you are done with the configuration process. The user field setting determines which user fields are displayed within the block. You can choose to display either the full name or the email address of the user. You also have the option to display both of these fields or neither one if you prefer. The Enable Completion Chart setting will display the course completion chart on the CPD dashboard if enabled. Otherwise, it will be hidden if unchecked. The Enable CPD Chart setting will display the CPD points chart if enabled. The Enable User Picture setting will display the user's profile picture within the block if enabled. If the Enable Edit Profile setting is checkmarked, then the block will include a Edit Profile link allowing the user to edit their profile content. Similarly, if the Enable Change Password setting is checked, then the block will include a Change Password link allowing the user to update their passwords. The Display Course List setting determines whether the course list will be displayed within the block content. If enabled, the course list table will be displayed within the block consisting of the course name, the category the course belongs to, and the number of CPD points assigned to that specific course. Furthermore, it will also display the number of CPD points obtained by the user. The course status column will display the user's course completion status, and the CPD status will display the status of the user's CPD points. This column will indicate a value of current for valid CPD points and expired for CPD points that are no longer valid. This is determined by the course validity custom course field we looked at earlier. The validity period is determined from the date that the user completed the course. When editing the course settings, a teacher can define these field values. For example, if we assign 25 CPD points to a specific course with a validity period of 365 days, then if we have a user complete a course on November 21st, 2023, their CPD points will be valid until November 20th, 2024. This will be indicated with a current CPD status and a valid until date of November 20th, 2024. Once November 21st, 2024 is achieved, this column date will update to indicate an expired CPD status and will be denoted with a red background. You will notice that the CPD points obtained will now reflect 0 since the CPD points are no longer valid. It's important to mention that when teachers define the validity period for courses, they must be defined in the length of days. If you wish to denote a 1-year validity period, please indicate this with a value of 365. If the CPD validity period is left blank for a course, then these two columns will indicate blank values and no points will be assigned to users who have completed this course. Referring back to the plugin settings page, if the display course list setting is unchecked, then the block will display a View Details button instead of the course list. Clicking the View Details button will open the course list on a separate page. The primary color for CPD dashboard charts setting allows you to define the color that will be used for the CPD charts. The Display Legend setting, if checkmarked, will display a legend beneath the charts of the block, and otherwise will be hidden if unchecked. If the Display CPD Detail checkbox is checkmarked, then the CPD points available, CPD points obtained, CPD status, and valid until columns will be displayed within the block table. Otherwise, if unchecked, then only the course, category, and course status columns will be displayed instead. The final setting, labeled Records per Page, allows you to determine the number of records that are displayed in the block table per page. To improve load times, we recommend sticking with the default setting of 5. The dashboard is an excellent way for students to quickly view their CPD progression each time they log into the LMS. Another great thing about the block is that students can sort these table columns by clicking the column headers, and choose to expand or collapse these table columns using the icons provided. Students can quickly navigate into the course main pages by clicking the course name provided in the course column. Thank you for watching the CPD block plugin overview video. We hope that you now have a more comfortable understanding of how this plugin operates.